Okay, so it turns out that I was wrong, that Google Sheets do the graphs that we need to do for the Climograph. So I'm just going to show you how to do it here. This is thanks to a student that I ran into at lunch, who from another class who'd done it in Google Sheets and was using it at lunchtime, so that was helpful. So let me show you, you go in and make a new Google Sheet. If you don't know how to do that, I'll show you in class. The first column we're going to do, so these are columns in Google Sheets and these are rows, and you can see here that I'm in A1. So it's exactly like grid referencing. So here I'm in B1, C1, here I'm in B7. That's important for maths, which we're not doing this time, but you will be in year 8. So we put a heading up here called month, then I'm going to write Jan, then I'm going to go here, click back on Jan, move my cursor across to the little blue box, and then click, hold and drag down. And there we go, it's going to autofill it for me. So that's pretty exciting. Then I'm going to go here and I'm going to do rainfall, and then I'm going to cheat because I've already done this and I've copied the data in from the Canberra data. So I'm just going to copy all that data across, but you'll have to type it in from the data that we've given you. And then I'm going to copy all of this, but you'll need to type it all in. Now, just in case you don't know where all that data is, let me show you. Okay, so this is your class, this is your Google Classroom. We click on classwork, we go to theme park assignment part A, and if you scroll down, sources for theme park. So the source booklet, that's where a lot of the data is if you don't already know that. Okay, so let's go back to the Climograph. All right, so now I've populated all the data in and I've just written it in as numbers. Don't get carried away and do millimeters or anything. We just put it in like that. We highlight all of that, then we do insert chart. Now, that's not what we need, is it? So that's just what we call a line chart. So if you come over here to chart editor, it says chart type, and it's going to give me suggestions. This looks familiar. It's called a combo chart. So you click on that and it fixes it for you. But you can see we've still got a problem, right? Because here we've only got one y-axis notated, and we know that we've got to have one on the other side as well. So this is how we fix this. We go to we go to customize, we go to series, and then we say we want the rainfall and we want that, and you can see that that's the columns, which is great. We want that on the left axis, so that's correct. But then what we want is let's do average temperature on the right axis. Now you can see we've still got problems because it's not quite fitting in where it's supposed to be. Like this is up here, not down here. It's all a bit confusing. So if we actually make that the left axis, and then we make rainfall the right axis, that looks much better. All right, so we do a quick double check. We double check that that's the minimum and it looks about right. Good, that's minimum. Average, yes, it's in the middle. Excellent, maximum's up the top. Brilliant, all the months across there. So, but now I don't know which side's which. I do, because this is a -10, so that's going to be temperature. So now we have to label them. So we go to chart and axis titles, and what we're going to do is the chart title is fine, but what we want to do is the vertical axis title, which is the left-hand side. We're going to put temperature, and we're going to have, I can't spell Celsius, Celsius. I don't know if that's right, double check for me. But you can see that that's actually appeared there, okay? So then what we need to do is we need to do the right vertical axis, and we do precipitation, and that's in millimeters. And now you can see that that's there. All right, and bingo, you have your Climograph. Much easier than doing it by hand. If you wanted to, we could change the title. So we go back in here, edit the chart, customize, chart and title, chart title. Climograph for Canberra. And then it changes the title. And there we go. All nice and easy, much easier. The only thing that takes time is typing in the numbers. Okay, but you can do that quite easily by having a screen split, and I'm happy to help you with that in class. Voila, much easier. Okay.